Cultivating joy is like tending a garden. It requires patience, care, and the willingness to nurture the beauty within. And that is the thought for today. Welcome to 7 Good Minutes. I'm Clyde Lee Dennis. Thanks for joining me for what I believe will be 7 of the most enriching minutes of your day. In today's episode of 7 Good Minutes, we talk about cultivating joy through daily habits. Enjoy. Joy is often thought of as an elusive feeling, but it's much closer than you think. It starts with your habits, the small, consistent things you do every day. These habits shape not only your actions, but also your emotions and mindset. When you begin to focus on habits that support joy, you create a foundation for happiness to thrive. It's not about grand gestures or constant excitement, but finding meaning and pleasure in life's everyday moments. You might not realize how much your habits influence your mood. When you develop habits that align with positivity and self-care, joy becomes a natural byproduct. It's like planting seeds and nurturing them daily. The flowers of joy blossom over time. This understanding empowers you because it means joy isn't just a fleeting feeling. It's something you can build intentionally. The key is to recognize the habits that uplift you versus those that drain you. Think about your current routines and how they make you feel. Are you rushing through your day, or are you pausing to enjoy it? Shifting your habits doesn't have to be overwhelming. Even a single adjustment, like taking a moment to breathe deeply or smile intentionally, can open the door to a more joyful existence. Identifying habits that boost your mood starts with a bit of self-reflection. You can think about the moments in your day that make you feel lighter, calmer, or more energized. Maybe it's the way you savor your morning coffee, or the satisfaction of crossing a task off your to-do list. These little sparks of joy are clues to the habits that are already working in your favor. You also need to consider the habits that might be stealing your joy. Are there moments when you feel stressed or drained? It could be endless scrolling on your phone or skipping meals because you're too busy. Recognizing these habits is the first step toward replacing them with ones that lift you up. Remember, it's not about perfection. It's about creating a life that feels more aligned with what makes you happy. Start small by identifying 1 or 2 habits you'd like to shift. If you're feeling overwhelmed, pick something simple. For example, instead of jumping straight into your day, you could pause for a few minutes to stretch or set an intention. These small changes, when practiced consistently, can lead to a noticeable boost in your mood and energy. Gratitude is one of the most powerful habits you can develop to cultivate joy. It shifts your focus from what's missing in your life to what you already have. When you take time to appreciate even the smallest things, you begin to see the world in a more positive light. Gratitude doesn't have to be a big production. It can be as simple as thinking of 3 things you're thankful for before bed, or writing them down in a journal. When you make gratitude a daily practice, it becomes easier to find joy even in challenging times. It trains your mind to look for the good, no matter the circumstances. Over time, you'll notice that you start to see blessings where you once saw problems. This shift in perspective can profoundly impact your overall happiness and resilience. You might find it helpful to anchor your gratitude practice to another daily habit. For example, think of one thing you're grateful for every time you brush your teeth or brew your coffee. These little moments of gratitude add up, creating a steady stream of positivity throughout your day. A positive morning routine sets the tone for the rest of your day. It's your opportunity to intentionally choose how you want to show up in the world. Instead of rushing out the door or diving into work, give yourself the gift of a few peaceful moments to start your day with purpose. Your morning routine doesn't have to be elaborate. It could include a simple ritual like taking a few deep breaths, journaling, or enjoying your favorite music while you get ready. The key is to do something that makes you feel grounded and happy. When you start your day with intention, it's easier to carry that positive energy into everything else you do. If mornings are usually hectic for you, consider waking up just a little earlier to create space for your routine. Even 5 minutes can make a difference. Think of this time as an investment in yourself, a way to prepare not just for the day ahead, but for a life that feels more joyful and fulfilling. Incorporating joy into your daily schedule is about creating intentional moments of happiness. It's not about forcing yourself to feel good all the time, but making space for activities and experiences that bring you genuine pleasure. These moments don't have to be big or time-consuming. Sometimes, the simplest things have the most profound impact. Think about what makes you smile. It could be calling a friend, listening to your favorite song, or stepping outside for a breath of fresh air. The key is to prioritize these moments and make them a non-negotiable part of your day. When you build your schedule around what brings you joy, you create a life that feels more meaningful and balanced. If you're unsure where to start, experiment with different activities to see what resonates with you. Maybe try a new hobby, revisit an old favorite, or simply take time to relax and be present. By making joy a daily habit, you'll find that your days feel lighter and more fulfilling. Reflection is a powerful tool for sustaining joy. At the end of each day, take a moment to think about what went well. What brought you happiness? What could you do differently tomorrow to create even more joy? This practice helps you stay connected to the positive habits you're building and gives you a sense of control over your happiness. Reflection doesn't have to be formal or time-consuming. You can simply ask yourself these questions as you wind down for the night or jot down your thoughts in a notebook. The key is to make it a consistent practice so it becomes part of your routine. Over time, this habit of reflection allows you to notice patterns in your life. You'll become more aware of what truly brings you joy and how to create more of it. By adapting and fine-tuning your habits, you'll find it easier to sustain a positive mindset and continue growing in your journey toward a joyful life. That does it for today's episode of 7 Good Minutes. Please take a moment to rate and review the show on the platform you're listening on. Until next time, let's be civil to one another out there. Thanks for listening.